Hi, I'm Jeff. This is Tropical Plants at 53 degrees north. This one's for Tradescantia fans. And if I just Swiss you down and pan across. So this is the Maiden's blush that people seem to like. And that was the one that was actually cut down, pinched back, as opposed to this one here, which wasn't. That one's kind of going a little bit longer. I'll just switch you around because I've got some new ones to show you. Nothing very exciting to look at the moment, but you might be interested to see what new varieties we've got here. So this one is Sillamontana. Never heard of it before, and what's so interesting about it, it's a hairy one. So this is a hairier Tradescantia, and what I might do there, I mean, these were rooted cuttings. I've kind of got wise to that now. I know when you get them on eBay, there are a lot of people just selling them as you know, straightforward non-rooted cuttings, but for the same price you can get a rooted one. I know they're easy to root, but why not go and get one with a root? Why would you get one without a root when you get one that's already going to start romping away? So what I might do with this, I'll experiment again. I'll let them get established first. I've only had them in here a few days. They're just recovering from their journey. And then I'll pinch them out and see what happens with that. Like pinch a couple out, I'll pinch one out and leave one to grow. So this one here is Tradescantia Fluminensis Nanouk Lilac. So this one is a little bit slower at kind of popping back up into full vigour after its journey. It's quite warm in the UK at the moment, or warm for us anyway. Plus the fact that we're in lockdown, so everything's taking a bit longer, so both of them had probably a longer time in total darkness in transit than would normally have happened. So yeah, that's a couple of new ones to show you. So I'm going to show you two diseased ones now, and I'll tell you what I'm intending to do with them. Now they're over here in the cooler side. So this one was just from Minima, and it was just basically a cutting of one of the green non-variegated shoots, and I have sprayed it lots of times with anti-fungicide, and you can see the newer younger leaves are okay, but the older leaves are hanging on there. So I think it's probably okay now, and even that leaf there that you can see that looks like it's completely dead, it's hanging on and it won't come off. So I'm going to try just simply cutting the entire thing back. I'm going to cut it right down and see if it comes again. I think it will, but I guess time will tell. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the Tricolour Minima, which also got the same fungal disease. And this one, the new growth isn't quite as good on it. It doesn't seem to have recovered quite the same. But it's worth a try. You know, you can just throw these things away, because there's certainly, I've got plenty of other things to take cuttings from, but why not just cut it right back? The roots are still there, see if it comes. I think it will, but we'll see. And while we're on Tradescantia, let's just move through to the cooler side. A little update on, I did these two pots that I had to cut right back. I don't know if you recall my last Tradescantia video. They both appeared to have some kind of fungal disease or bacterial infection. I wondered whether it could be the humidity, because they had them in the warmer side and the humidity was quite high in there. I keep it at about 80-85. And that one's come back, so that one was the Tricolour Minima. That seems to be okay. And the other one, which was it was actually a cutting off the Minima, but it was one of the non-variegated types. It's not doing quite as well as I had hoped, but it's okay. It's survived. I mean, I just literally cut it right back down. I've not repotted them or anything. That one did look particularly bad, so let's see whether that comes. The other Tricolour Minima, this was a cutting again. I've potted this one up today. This one seems to be okay. I have noticed when the leaves start to go, they kind of hang on for ages, and they do look really horrible when they do that. I mean, this is my first season with these plants, so I'm not quite sure. If anybody is more experienced than me with them, you know, and you do get this browning round the side. I mean, this one has been in the very humid side, so again, I'm wondering whether this is going to go the way the other two did. So I've repotted it and I've put it over here where the humidity is a lot lower. I mean, we're talking, it's 36% at the moment because it's not rained here for a few weeks, which is very unusual for April in the UK. I'm sure the apocalypse is coming with these lockdowns, and we had 1 year of total, you know, complete heat wave for a full year where it didn't rain for months on end. And the following year we had the wettest year that we've ever had on record. And then this year we've got lockdown with this virus, and we've also seemed to have the only April I can ever remember where it hasn't rained, which is really bizarre. So the straps are all coming out now, and I will do a little video on those because there's something I want to mention about that. So let me know in the comments, are you liking these shorter ones, or do you prefer the longer ones where I ramble for an hour and a half, as Ed points out? So which do you prefer? You know, the longer ones are a lot harder for me to make. If you like the shorter ones, then let me know and I'll jump to it. New Pelargonium for me there that I've just bought, an angel one. And that one on the left there is a cutting. So anyway, before I start rambling on again, we'll leave it at that. So I will see you on the next one. Bye.